Okay, folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. This is Robert Desmond. Today's focus stock is going to be ICE, Intercontinental Exchange, symbol ICE, NYSE's traded stock. What you're looking at here is a weekly chart. We are bearish on ICE. We think that it's overbought. The shorts have pretty much been cooked by this point in time. The weekly chart shows this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous uptrend channel. And this week, you can see that we have completely pierced right through the upper band of the rising uptrend channel, implying that the rally that we've enjoyed since the beginning of the year is just about over. Does it mean, by virtue of the fact that the stock price is trading outside of the upper band of the rising uptrend channel, that the stock is going to collapse on Friday or Monday? No, I don't believe that for a second. However, this is implying that the risk to reward at this point in time is becoming more favorable towards shorts. Why do I say that? Well, let's move down to a daily chart. Daily chart, first thing we want to look at is the RSI. I've been watching this stock for over a week now as a short. Up until then, liked it as a long. Now we need to take a look at the short side. RSI in excess of 91. Now, if you're reading technical analysis for dummies, they'll tell you that as soon as the stock's price goes above 70, you can short it or it should be sold. Nothing could be further from the truth. It's absolutely ridiculous. A stock should be bought when that occurs. When a stock is in the beginning of an uptrend, earnings report behind you, lots of shorts in the stock, 12% short interest, as you have in Intercontinental Exchange. You do not short when the stock goes above 70 on the RSI. However, what that does mean is that you do want to watch it. Now, if you take a look at the price action here, a couple of things needed to get out of the way. Because first, before we dig down into this chart, take a look at your short interest. You have, this is as of January the 31st, 12.7% of the shares are short. When I look at the chart, I don't know what these guys were thinking. But at that point in time, there were 12.7% of the shares short. Average, I always use the lowest number of the 3-month and the 10-day when I'm looking to short, vice versa when I'm looking to long. 1,268,330 shares per day on average. Total shares short, close to 9 million shares. It sets you up for a nice multi-day short covering rally. Those shorts have pretty much been squeezed to death. Let's get back to the daily chart. Here, this is the short interest last reported, right in here. Then the stock took off. The vast amount of buying in the latter part of this parabolic uptrend has been shorts being squeezed to death, the last holdouts. And when I see these parabolic moves and an RSI above 91 with volume that's beginning to drop off, that's a sign that the risk to reward is turning in our favor. Does it mean that you jump in all at once? No, you definitely don't do that under any circumstances. You build a position because you can still get burned on this stock. No doubt about it. You need to pay respect. So respect in mind, we still continue. What's our thesis for shorting ICE? You have your ADX line. Typically, a signal above 50 on the ADX line is pretty much an extreme overbought level. We are now at 58.68. Wonderful. MACD histogram leveled off, began to decline. At the time of this recording, it's Thursday evening, and you did see an upper bar, a rising bar. I believe that was the last of the shorts being squeezed, and that will continue to drift down. Money flow, just at unsustainable levels. You have a money flow level of 93.05, unsustainable. Let's drill down a little bit further. 30-minute chart. Here is your uptrend channel. Beautiful. It respects the boundaries of this channel until recently. Oddly enough, right about earnings time, shorts are getting squeezed. Every time you saw a pullback to the 50-period moving average here in blue, right here, not the annotated lines, but this moving average here, it respected it and rallied. My guess is that we're gonna bang around this level here. These stocks just don't typically drop and crash. there's a process. They go through a process of trying to break out further. We may see a higher high on Friday above 56.13. Would I be a bit surprised to see it drop back down and retest 153, which is the next support level, and perhaps retest the 50-period moving average? No, I wouldn't, but that'll set you up for another rally. They're going to try to take out 156.13. The key is, do they make a higher high? If they fail to make that higher high, that's your sign that it's all clear to begin to open up your short position. Then when you have a confirmation breakdown, which I go through with members, we will begin to add more and become aggressive on that position. If you're not currently a member, take advantage of the free trial offer. You don't need to use a credit card. Just sign up. Members, I'll be going into this in further detail in tonight's commentary. It's Thursday evening. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email. Members, expect an alert of when we do pull the trigger on ICE. Talk to you soon. If you have any questions, folks, please ask me the question. This is not for the faint of heart. This is a stock that could still propel higher if you're not used to shorting. We plan on using the put options. We do not short the common stock. We'll use the put option, get more bang for our buck because they are cheap. Talk to you soon, folks. Be safe. Bye-bye.